The purpose of stepUP Foundation is to educate and excite teenagers the world over about the possibilities for their futures in business and in life by bringing high-profile business and sporting leaders and teams together. We do that via 2-day special events, ongoing mentoring and online community.
So not only was it good for the kids, I think it was actually excellent for the coaches as well, and we as a team got a lot out of it.
And I guess coming from a business angle, that's where my head's starting to go as a career down the track, and so yeah, it's been really neat to sort of put some legs on those dreams and at the same time do that for young people.
I actually got a lot of personal fulfilment because working with teens and working with this age group is something I've always wanted to do.
By day 2, they actually came in on the day ready to go, completely like, yes, completely fired up. I think it reached just about everybody in the room that could be reached, so it was brilliant.
stepUP 2-day events offer your company an enormously valuable training and development opportunity by sending your executives, managers and team members as coaches. Each coach works with a team of 6 teens over the 2 days.
Teens do provoke you, they do challenge you, and they will make you look at things. They have values, fresh values, that you can take away, not just from the speakers, not from the other professional coaches there, but the teens themselves will add something to your life.
Seeing the incredible amount of teenagers involved in this process that were keen to make a difference in their own life, it gives you great faith in the future leaders of the country when you see them turning up on their holidays to get involved in something like stepUP.
I guess one of the most amazing things I got out of it was just the looks on the teens' faces and their participation.
Through inspirational stories from the speakers' personal experiences, information, games and learning exercises, teens and coaches alike see if it's possible for you, then it's possible for me. It's just a matter of how. Coaches, your staff members and execs have the opportunity to listen to all speakers and apply the exercises and tasks given to their own work and life. Also, they are coached by Michael Sheargold, Australia's most experienced and premier business coach, on how to truly create, lead and bring teams together incredibly quickly and effectively.
The team members from Corporate Express that participated in the stepUP program by the way of coaching came back more motivated and focused than they were previously to participating in the event.
I think the opportunity for the staff members to actually get involved in stepUP was not just a nice break for them to step away from the office for a couple of days, but I think they actually found it quite enriching, and I think they learned a lot as well, so that was good for everybody involved.
The reason that we sent the guys for 2 days to stepUP was primarily to engage with the youth. A great opportunity to live, breathe and feel the passion of these great and inspirational kids, and at the same time to listen to some great speakers and to totally indulge themselves in a new way of thinking, and to break out of their daily cycle and to reignite their passion for what they do, how they do it.
I learned a lot about myself professionally and personally during the 2 days, and even in the lead up with Michael Sheargold. I guess I went home that night and I reviewed my whole life and how I went about my personal life, my work life, and I've since changed things to take a lot of those things on board, and it's starting to reap its rewards already.
Speakers include some of Australia's most successful entrepreneurs and leaders. And if your company was to bring any one of these speakers into your business for just 1 hour, you'd invest between $5,000 and $25,000.
You pay quite dearly to put sales staff through these sorts of things, and by giving a little of yourself as a coach, and from a corporate perspective the costs are lower, I thought it was excellent value.
At stepUP events, your team will see and learn from up to 10 speakers, covering everything from sales and marketing to operations, to planning and goal setting, to leadership, teamwork, achievement, finance and more.
The benefits were quite simple and they were quite twofold. The first one was that we got to get our pizza into 600 potential customers, which was just great. And they're all very appreciative of it. And the other one, I think, is just being a good corporate citizen, being able to give back, and just enjoying something that's obviously good for a bunch of kids, you know.
Look, I think first and foremost was an ability to be part of some high calibre presenters in a forum where they can listen and download knowledge where it would ordinarily cost an organisation like us many thousands of dollars.
For less than the cost of just 1 hour with any step-up speaker, you, your team members or executives will benefit from hearing success strategies and tactics you can adopt for yourself and your business. As a bonus, your organisation will be acknowledged as a sponsor and receive all the promotional benefits that brings.
Would I want to be a corporate coach again? Definitely. I thought it was fantastic and I got a lot out of it.
I would recommend step-up, yes.
I would most certainly love to be a corporate coach again. The experience was so overwhelming that I would never pass it up.
Your team will leave step-up truly inspired by the teams and what's possible to produce greater results for your company, armed with new skills and strategies and re-energised about their life and work.
And it taught me at the end of the day to expect nothing and just accept everything. And that was one of the great things for me. That is a life lesson for me.
Things I've noticed different about myself since being a corporate coach is probably putting respect out there straight up, like giving people respect straight away and just to see the difference in how they behave. It works really well from a management point of view, because I've just decided that when things get really stressful or busy, that you just sort of go, oh well, we'll just make it happen, and that if people respond to that, you actually create a mood by doing that. So that's probably been a big difference for me.
It's also a great networking opportunity, with many of our coaches and corporate sponsors now doing business together. So please, take up this enormous opportunity for your team, your company, and the future employees, entrepreneurs, and leaders of Australia.
I was totally blown away by the level of sophistication of 15 and 16-year-olds. And I just realised how simple business is, and when you get a fresh set of eyes on it, how easy business could really be, and how much value that these guys in the youth market can actually add to serious business. So that was the most amazing thing for me.
Usually you're sitting in a corporate function or some corporate speaking course or something where you hear them. Here you are, 15-year-old kids who are just coming to life because of these speakers, and I think it actually makes it more valuable.
We found our people to be more motivated and focused, and so the return's ongoing and long-lasting.
Step Up was certainly a new lease of life for me. It sent me back out. There are things that I wanted to achieve, and I realised that I can achieve them. I can step up to those goals.
It's better than any self-motivating, self-improving course that I've ever been to.
Come the end of the 2-day seminar, I was so excited at the opportunity to be able to input into some teenagers' lives, and they inputted back into my life through sharing their experiences. So I found it incredibly exhilarating.
And if you can just make one little bit of difference within that whole group, I think, to be part of that, I mean, you can't put a price on it.